Hey guys, welcome to Caffeinated Crafting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated across the interwebs. It is Thursday, February the 6th. It's right, almost 8 o'clock in the evening, so highly unusual that I'm recording this late. But I got myself some lights, so I think that will help me just record whenever the heck I want to. And I just got back from knit night, where we had entirely too much fun. There was way too much laughing. I laughed until I cried several times, which always means it was a good time. And I decided to go ahead and record this evening because I'm starting some super secret knitting tomorrow that I can't share for a while. So there won't be anything to see after tonight anyway. Well, I do need to finish that Baby Yoda tomorrow, or tomorrow. But he won't take long. Anyway, this way will just be easier, I think. Alright, so there's nothing finished this week once again. So sorry. But I started my February socks for the 24 Days of Cheer group, where we are knitting one pair of socks every month to have some gift knitting to put away. And I started these. Let's see, what are they called again? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. I have a pattern. I was gonna look them up so I could show you what they look like on my iPad because this picture's not awesome. Morning coffee socks. Let me find it real quick, so you can see a good picture. The pattern is by Kay Litton, Litton, who is the featured designer for this month. Really cute socks, just a nice little texture. Look like this. But I don't think I picked good yarn for the project. So I decided to knit fingering weight socks this month because the designer didn't have any DK or worsted socks, and I didn't want to do the math, and I didn't want to skein any yarn. So, not skein, cake. I didn't want to cake any yarn. So I pulled this out of stash because one of my friends at knitting recently knit socks out of this. I don't think it was the same colorway, although it might have been the same colorway. It's a Zara Ball Crazy. This particular one is colorway is 2389 Jubiläums Party. Anyway, I wanted to knit with this. It's colorful, it's fun. I needed some vanilla knitting. I have some meetings coming up. I had a meeting today, and I need some vanilla knitting. Well, now it's going to be vanilla knitting. So, okay. So I cast the socks on using the morning coffee socks. And I knit the top part. You can see that there's some texture in the top part. But because of this yarn, you can barely see the texture. Like, the texture part is up here. And then this, I just knit vanilla. There was it was way too much trying to keep up with what I'm doing and no result. I mean, super cute little pattern. This is not the yarn for it. So what I decided to do, so I had 2 repeats done, the cuff and then 2 repeats of the texture. And so I'm just going to knit the rest of it vanilla And when I do the second sock, I'll just do the same thing again. I'll have a couple of repeats of texture and then a vanilla sock. I kind of hate that I won't be using the Feature Designer this month, but it just doesn't show up good with this yarn. And I don't want to rip it out and start over. So this is what I've got. So I cast on new socks for February, and they are floating around in this cute bag that I got from Guess. Whimsy Stitches. I like this one a lot. This is probably one of my favorites. This one and the one I have with the campers on it, which I think was maybe the second bag I ever bought, are my favorites. I love that this one's a drawstring, but it also has a handle. And I love the little rainbow that he did across the top, not top, front, with the little cute pattern. I love this bag. It's so cute. So, new socks on the needles. Let's see what we got in here. In here we got Yoda. Yoda. I think I put the eyes on too far apart, but I think once I cinch him up and put his coat on, I think I might have to like pull this together a little bit. I don't know. I'll see what he looks like after he has his ears and everything else. They're safety eyes. I can't take them off now, so I'm just gonna have to make it work. Baby Yoda is a free pattern. He is by someone awesome that made this pattern. Kim Conan. This is what he is supposed to look like eventually. Also, the eyes I have, I think, are not big enough, and I think that's part of it. But I used the biggest eyes I had. I'm not gonna go buy eyes. I'm just using what I have. Sorry. And now I'm working on his little coat, and it calls for bulky yarn. So what I'm doing, Suzanne has done this before for other projects. I've not tried this, but so I am chain plying my worsted yarn as I knit, which gives me a 3-ply, which makes this a bulky. I was gonna hold it double, but then I was like, I don't think that's thick enough. So Suzanne was at knitting tonight and suggested I chain ply it, so that's what I'm doing. It's a little fiddly because I have to chain ply it like a lot because it goes pretty fast. But then on the other hand, this isn't gonna take very long to knit, so it'll be fine. So here it all is. Both of the yarns that I'm using, I talked about them last time, I got from the Loopy U, and they are from Smart Garn. I keep wanting to say Sadness, but it's Sandness Garn Smart. But doesn't it kind of look like Sadness? Except, you know, there's not enough S's. And there's an N between the A and the D. But it is a super wash. And it's from Norway. Alright, so Baby Yoda. You probably won't see Baby Yoda again, but I'll show you a really cute picture of him when I record next week. Because with any luck, he's going to his new home tomorrow evening. And he's been riding around in this ginormous fringe bag. And I better put my pattern back in there, or I'll be sad when I'm trying to look for it, right? Because, you know, that's what I'll do. I'll be like, what did I do with the pattern? Okay, so morning coffee socks, but they're going to be vanilla now, but I better put that pattern in there too. Where did it? There. Better put that pattern back too. because I'll need to do 2 repeats of it on the second sock. So I can't lose that. All right, then in this other ginormous fringe bag, let's see what I got. I have, whoops, what is that? Oh, I have eyes in a tin. I have another cute little hat from Sharon, so I need to put her on the spreadsheet. That's 4 hats. 4 hats? 3 hats. 4 hats. 5 hats? How many hats is that for you, Sharon? She's winning so far. Speaking of hats, I am wearing a sock head hat knit out of handspun that was fiber from Hobbledehoy, Batlings from Hobbledehoy. FYI, Ms. Hobbledehoy is retiring. Right now, she has what I think is her last ever update, I think, on Etsy. I might have bought a whole bunch this morning because that's my crack. It's my favorite thing to spin. I love it. It feels so good. It makes me look like a spinning genius because it's so pretty. So yeah, Hobbledehoy. It's my crack. Those of you that know me know this. Oh my gosh. It's one of those, I think probably the only fiber that when I order it, as soon as it gets here, I want to spin it. So, hey look, I have a knitting needle around my neck. I forgot that was there. Let's put him in the Yoda bag. I did work on this scarf a little bit. It is also in a Whimsy Stitches bag, a special Pokemon bag that he made for me. And so I worked on him a little bit, and now you can start to see where wheat gets its texture. So you've got a garter, and then this is ribbing, which kind of makes the bottom flare a little bit, which is supposed to. It's kind of nice. And so you just carry this all the way till the end of your scarf until you're almost finished with your scarf, because then you'll have another little garter section at the other end, and voila, awesome scarf. This yarn is from Cedar Hill Farm Company. It's the Abyss colorway in their Squee DK, which is amazeballs because it's 75% superwash and 25% nylon. And I'm pretty sure it's the only DK indie dyed yarn with nylon that I've seen. If you have seen or know of indie dyed yarn, DK or worsted, that has nylon in it, holler at me. I want to know. Got to get my hands on some more of that. All right, so the only other thing I have on the needles is my boxy sweater, my new one, which I have not worked on. However, it is started with London Fog from Leading Man Fiber Arts. This was a little bit I had left over. Well, not a little bit, it's quite a hefty little left over after knitting a hat at Christmas. After looking at all my grays and variety of yarns that I had pulled for that sweater, I decided that I should order myself some more London Fog. So I did, and I can't believe how fast this shipped. I ordered it within like 20 minutes. I ordered it on Tuesday. Within like 20 minutes, I had a it's getting shipped notice, and it was already here today. That's crazy pants, guys. You're awesome. So I ordered 4 skeins of gray, and then I ordered this yellow to knit myself a hat. I designed a hat called Oh Happy Rays last fall, end of the summer, fall-ish. And it was a gift, but I wanted it myself one. So this is going to be my Oh Happy Rays hat. because I need it. This colorway is Electric Avenue. This is worsted weight. It's their West End base, which is 100% non-superwash merino. Ooh. But it's so soft. And I'm a knitter. I can know how to take care of my stuff, so it doesn't have to be superwash. And I don't. So I think this is the same base, right? London Fog. Oh no, this is DK Dramaturg. This is superwash, which is probably better for a sweater. So, I've got plenty of gray for my boxy that I will get back to after some super secret knitting. I'll be working on some other stuff too, but the secret knitting does have a deadline, and I'll be able to share it with you what it is later in the month, just not yet. Yeah, so, oh, the other thing I got, this is cool. One of the ladies at in my Cookable Fiber Arts group suggested we get business cards, or that I get business cards, I guess, for the group. So I did. I handed them some out, handed out some to them in case they come across fiber artists. But look, now we have cards. Because as we're knitting out and about, we always have people, not always, but a lot. Quite often, we have people come up to us that are interested. And then so now, rather than trying to give them the information and they might not have something to write on or whatnot, we can just give them a card. Brilliant. Yeah, so I think that's all I have this week. It's kind of a short and sweet one. Kind of feel bad. I feel like I should have more, but let's see, what else have I done this week? I really haven't done much. I worked, had meetings. I've been to knitting twice since the last time I recorded. What did I knit on last Saturday? What did I knit on last Saturday? Not my sweater, not Yoda. The scarf? Because I cast the sock on like a couple of days ago. I don't even have a project page for it yet. Is that all I knit on last Saturday and that's all I got done? Is it really? Jeez, that sucks. Then I didn't knit on anything else though. There's nothing else, right? There's nothing else on the needles. Well, I must have been doing too much talking to get much knitting done in that case. I'll try to do better this weekend. Although, I don't know. I'm not going to knitting on Saturday. I'm going out of town. So that might not happen either. Oops. Alright, so anyway. I'll probably go ahead and try to load this up tonight. But that means show notes won't be there until tomorrow, Friday the 7th, at some point in the afternoon. Because I'm going to upload this while I'm getting ready for bed. So you guys have a lovely weekend, and I will see you guys next Friday. Toodles.